Hi, YouTube. If we get interrupted, I'll either work with it or shut it down. I'm not on here today to defend myself. I'm mocking some people that use what they think is their higher education against people. I heard this statement many, many times now through the last months, if not years, that like, okay, say I know I'm a mastermind. I mean, what science or art do you want to compete in or talk about that I could talk on your level? And then they say it's not your IQ. You're a mastermind, but it's not about your IQ. How funny is that? Yeah, I'm mocking the fuck out of you. Or other people like, or now your parents are proud of you. No, I had a jealous mother that looked at me as competition and wasn't even allowed to get close to my father. And she incorporated my older brother to abuse me. So, no, not all of us had a cushy little life there, Buckwheat. And some of us had a higher education because of our own determination. And I'm quite sure, I've dove into libraries you haven't even heard of. And this is for somebody in particular. And you know what? This one, I don't know if it's a man or a woman because it's electronic, but you know who I'm talking to if you see this. You sound bitter as fuck. I don't know if you're an old man, a middle aged woman, or who the hell you are. But damn, Sparky, get a fucking grip. That's just some nasty shit right there. It's not because you're this. It's not because you're that. Oh, really? It's not because your IQ. It's not because of your looks. No, it's all of it. Eat that. It's not because God doesn't love you. You might as well say that. Chosen one. It's not because God loves you. It's not because he elevated you because of your mind or your soul or your looks or maybe the whole package, you know, whatever. Cheers, everybody. Come on. I gotta blow my own horn. Nobody else is doing it for me. Well, I can't say nobody. There's quite a few people actually that are on that same level, if not just spiritually, intellectually, and with their looks. And most of my friends have been exceptionally beautiful inside and out and highly intelligent. I don't settle for um, lesser than what I deserve in my life, you know, ever. So I just thought I'd kind of talk about that. I had shared, well, I had seen several different articles about women that had been hidden through history, like the first decoders, um, or coders writing code for computers were women. Yeah, but who cares if a woman's intelligent, right? As long as she doesn't surpass that ugly little fucking man over there, you know? Or she couldn't prove that she had because all the rest of ugly little men are covering it up, you know, whatever. Or the ugly women that want to usurp her intelligence and outlooks and mannerisms and different things and put her skin on and pretend they went through what she had went through. Yeah. So anyway, just because I'm street smart and educated, you think you got the upper hand? That's rich. really rich. Like I say, what science do you want to dive in? You know, for real. Software, mechanics, electronics, microbiology, where you want to go with your IQ. Hmm? I can keep up if you can. Anyway, yeah, I got a right to say what I know in life. I don't just know one thing. That's the thing with a lot of people that are educated. They stop at just what they mastered in or their bachelor's. They didn't. Yeah, I know enough in the world. I don't need to learn anything else. It's like a chef. Oh, I don't even know how to change my tire, but I can cook pasta or make pasta, you know. Anyway, so I really wanted to speak on this because, yeah, I mean, I do get celebrated by some of my friends. I mean, people stop in to say hello to me because they're friends. I mean, every once in a while. I rarely go anywhere. I used to a lot. In fact, I've put on tens of thousands of miles and been all over the United States and Canada and Mexico. But I haven't seen Washington State, Oregon, or Alaska. But I've been everywhere else. So, and in between. I've lived a lot of places too. So, yeah, I got a little tired of traveling. I do get in my moods. I'm somewhat of a wanderer. I do love to just pack up and go somewhere. I'll get an urge to just go. you know, I've been kind of feeling that wanderlust lately, you know. But anyway, I just had to speak on it. It isn't like I say, it's not a matter of defense. I'd rather actually spar with somebody physically and beat their dumbasses down than I would compete with them intellectually. But either way is good with me too, or both. you know, so I don't care. Whatever they think their talents are, you know, or not. It's not your IQ. You're a fucking mastermind. You can beat the computer at chess, but it's not your IQ. Fuck no. No. What is it? Could you explain that to me? Is it that I obeyed my source, yeah, source in life when you weren't willing to? And I got extra knowledge imparted on me because I'm just cool like that? Yeah, that's why. Because I listen. That's why. More than I talk. Oh, yeah. Believe me, in a theater or a um, lecture hall, I was always sitting up front taking notes, always in the front of the class, getting the closest and clearest view of anything I was ever trying to learn. And that's why I excelled because I apply myself to anything I put my mind to. Yeah. So. And I really don't care who fucking hates me anymore. I'm not out here looking for applause from dimwits. I'm just trying to gather the people on that same level with that drive to learn, you know. So if you're wondering what it is and how I did it, it's not just the pain or the beatings or the witchcraft or the rituals or my individual perseverance. Well, yeah, it's probably that that you may not have, the one I'm taunting. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I am. I'm mocking the fuck out of you stupid fuckers that try to come against me. I'm sick of you. What are you good for? If you're gonna put people down when they don't deserve to be put down, what are you? You know? Where are you from? And don't get me wrong, I don't think I'm from here. It doesn't seem like it. You know? I don't know. I still got my arm wrapped up today. I've had it wrapped all night and day. It's feeling a little bit better. I mean, I still use it. And I gotta do some laundry later today. I think I'm going to. But yeah. So, seriously. And then here's another thing. How the fuck would you even know what my IQ was? Were you there when I took my test? No, I didn't see you there. But guess what? The machine fried, and then they had to try it again. That was the first time. Gee, I wonder why that happened. Must have been something in the electronics. So yeah, it's because why am I favored? Because I'm obedient, you dumb fuckers. That's why. I always have been. Not every second, don't get me wrong, but more than most, obviously. So make whatever you want to make out of that, but you're not going to make no money off your lies. I'll put a kibosh on that. And demeaning other people, not just me, everybody you're addressing while you're hiding behind your electronic shit like a fucking coward. I just said it, huh? Aw, maybe your mommy will hug the sorrow out of you. Oh, shit. Anyway, unless she's dead. I think mine was born dead. Both of them. I have an adopted one and a natural one, and neither one of them are up to par in my essence. You can pretend you are, but I'm telling you where you fail. If you really want to reach people and tell them how intelligent you are, you have to actually be that master over your mind and stop trying to control other people's. That's where you fail. You don't impart wisdom. I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking about this one person in particular that I'm mocking the fuck out of because you deserve it. I'm not going to name the channel. I could be nasty and do that. I'm just giving you the opportunity to think about your small ways before I totally expose you. But I guarantee you will make less money off of what you're doing than if you did things the right way, addressing people like they all have special opportunities of intelligence that they have not tapped into yet because of their stubbornness. So that's sort of my message for today. you know, Jesus. People, people's children, right? There used to be a little button going around in the 70s, a button you could either wear or put. I had one on my purse that said, you're ugly and your mother dresses you funny, you know. So, and no, I don't care who thinks what. I dress rather funny, don't get me wrong. In fact, I have some outfits like with striped socks and different weird things because I love being weird like that. Either I'm really like low key or way out there. Oh yeah, there's a in between. you know. I guess I have all kinds of clothes and I just wear whatever suits the mood, like Darth Vader today, expressions of Vader. I have another cigarette with you and or in front of you and talk to you for a while. Uh, yeah. I shared a photo of a 69 custom VW bug. It's got surfboard racks on it and custom flame pinstriping. It's yellow and white and orange and it's mainly yellow. It's got brown leather interior, um, mahogany dashboard. The interior is all done. Brand new motor, everything in it. It's for sale anyway. I shared a picture of it, one picture. I do have a video of it in in my videos somewhere. And it's got oh baby documentation of its award winning first place in the custom California custom show. So yeah, it's for sale. I'm not on here selling it. I just thought I'd tell you. I mean, we don't need to sell it. It's just that we don't really drive it. It's not a daily driver. It's more for just, yeah, it's for going to shows and whatever. But we have another hot rod that's uh, a daily driver, you know, because just the paint job on that thing alone is extraordinary and worth quite a bit. so anyway, it's cute. I just thought I'd tell you if you want to see it, it's over on my Facebook. And I shared, oh, where I'm Queen of the Flames. I had put that out about 5 or 6 years ago. I've always known where I rule and who I oversee. It's not the other way around. You aren't teaching me lessons. Hope you understand that. I have things inside of me that this world has no clue about. Am I bragging? No, I'm telling you about me and my IQ. Maybe it should be called high Q or die Q. oh, that's even funnier. Yeah, my die Q. Yeah. oh. So anyway, I don't know who that snotty person is, but you really sound bitter. I don't really quite know why. I think it's either hatred or jealousy. I mean, I've heard the tone before out of both types of people. So I maybe both. That could be. Sometimes people have mixed feelings. Yeah, like a love-hate relationship, right? So, yeah, I shared also uh, in my community a story about a Russian woman that had beaten 59 men at chess. And then they did a Netflix documentary on her and didn't give her the credit that she had deserved. She sued because it wasn't historically accurate. And she sued Netflix and won her case just for the reason, and she was 80 when she did that a while back here, because they were lying, you know, trying to hide the truth of her brilliance. I shared a few articles today about women that have been subdued and people that have tried to erase them from history. God doesn't allow that, people. He doesn't allow his ones that he loves and favors because they deserve it to be talked down on without any recompense. There's always something that's going to happen to you when you're stupid like that. It's called stupefied. It's part of hypnotism, either from your conditioning or your own self sabotage. Something is going on there. I barely have compassion, barely. I usually do unless people are actually being acting out of sorts, and then you've made an enemy, and I'm not beyond attacking you or putting something in play for you so you realize what you're doing to other people, not just me. But guess what? It is just me I'm elevating. If you want to see what I'm doing, first, you haven't gone through what I've gone through to get to where I'm going, and I'm going where you are not invited. So, why would you want to pattern yourself after somebody you don't even like? Go try that on somebody else. I'm not your pattern. I'm not here to elevate anybody except for the Spirit of God in one other person. And it isn't you, or it might be, depending on who's watching me. I care about everybody, but not enough to give you a part of myself you didn't earn. So stop pretending. If you're all a part of that um, cabal of one love and that type of thing, that's wonderful. Have at it. I don't feel like that personally. I have one love, and it's not everybody. I do love everybody, but that's not my mission. I'm not here as your blueprint. And you might make a big mistake trying to keep grasping something that is beyond your reach. Do your own thing. Listen to God in your heart. Then you might get and grasp a little bit. But first, none of y'all have compassion for me. So get the fuck up out of my vibe because you're not there. Stop trying to enter a room you're not invited. Some of you might be. But, you know, like I say, I'm mocking somebody in particular. There's a few people, more than a few, like millions, that fall into this category of who I'm mocking. Go do your own thing. If God guides you, it isn't through me. I'm not your example. You like running me down, feelings mutual. I'm not going to elevate you or lift you up or even grab your fucking hand when you insult me. I'm going to slap you down like I am. So I'm not your motivational speaker here or your pastoral project. And yes, I still have favor. Go earn your own. I wonder who you're going to earn it from though. Hmm, that's your problem. I just wanted to make that really clear. Insult, bite the hand that feeds. Hey, smart? We like smart. Has nothing to do with IQ or mastering your mind. How do you do that? Hmm. I don't think it's about trying to make money or elevating yourself by way of insulting other people. That's not gonna do it. You'll pay for that shit. Yeah, you will. That's why I can have anything I want in my life materialistically. Whatever I want, whenever I want it. I think it and it happens. How do I do that? I don't scam and it comes to me. No, I can't make anybody like me or admire me or stop insulting my intelligence or any of that. But obviously, I've been connected to something that you haven't been, and you need to connect with something that you haven't been, and it could just be me, and you're breaking the connection. Oh, poor things. Fuck you. That's how I'm feeling today, people. So, anyway, yeah. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles, isn't it? So I've heard. And so you're going to see. So I'm going to get this uploaded. I appreciate you all being here, whoever does. Have a really good night or day, wherever you're at. Peace and love. If I love you, I love you big. If I dislike or distrust you, it's with all my heart. Just like everything else I do, no matter what.